as we try and solve some crime. Oh yeah, I'm prepared. Put the chain cutters. Good thing we've got these. Pull out the rubber gripped cutters. So let's
Always good to think ahead. Now.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
I'm gonna fail this
See,
roll.
my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Yes, Kuno. Physical instrument cut off the belt. Okay, so let's look
The
for a good
belt
spot.
is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the yeast.
Well, I guess we're gonna fail this. So
You jam the
Yep.
cutters right under the knot. That seems like a smart idea. Yeah,
F with the F.
somewhere there. Already they're buried deep in the man's flesh. Then you rotate them to get a better hold. Then
Yeah, I did not do very well. Let's do rotate
a
some more.
really bad smell is coming from there now.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
fuck him. Fuck that faggot.
Told you my pig was hot.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
let him
He
let him
sinks
cook.
the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts with his elbow to his knee for precision.
Yeah, Kim knows what he's doing.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Here.
He has the chain cutters back and then kneels closer to the body, running his finger along the dark red groove until he comes to a gap.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
1.5
Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia.
He pulls down the
No,
underpants.
it's gonna happen. See.
Didn't see that coming.
I fucking knew it.
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Unremarkable.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but
That's heavy.
asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
Also, sorry, I forgot to shout out the follow, by the way. I appreciate those. I don't shout them out by name in case people want to just like lurk or whatever.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
But I do appreciate the follow. That I think actually is like my 200th follow. Fact check. Yeah, so that's actually massive because that's the goal I've had for a while. So I really appreciate it.
Last item. Hands.
Right-handed inspects it, then moves over to the other hand. Pick up the hand.
The hand is surprisingly heavy to lift, filled with decay liquids. Feels as though it could explode if squeezed harder. You're suddenly repulsed, so much so you feel compelled to drop it.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment. Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal examination summary.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
If I may add the moral of the story.
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The brain is very vulnerable to compromises in its blood supply.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
I got an achievement. Let's go. I'll
Good.
write NA.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell
Oh.
erupts from the mouth.
Oh.
Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system.
Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaw. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Look inside the dead man's mouth.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
Ew.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
He wipes his brow. Why don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
He looks at the corpse's stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Okay.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with a hanging. Gastrointestinal.
A sigh of approaching relief at this last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the pool of feces there.
This will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse, bloated lower abdomen briefly. Write down, omit the voila. Write down, keep the voila.
What's
Keep
next
the
on the
voila.
list?
Description of injury summary.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
What about the injuries we have inflicted?
Oh, so we inflicted them?
This is a team effort.
You mean the spin-stabilized munition from a Kill A990 muzzleloader lodged in his lung? Or the incision on the thorax from a chin cutter? Neither was a team effort, and I wouldn't mention them. Muddies the water.
I agree, the waters are muddy enough.
See? These pigs are fucking corrupt.
Police, am I right?
Why don't you fuck him if you love him so much?
Now, injuries. Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Opinion, a fatal injury. B, non-fatal post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions?
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
At maximum velocity, lad!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal.
Right. Next,
Ligature mark.
dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
Now this is the interesting one because we don't know. We don't know if he was killed prior to being put on the tree. However, we surmise that he maybe was knocked out and then carried. So I'm going to say that it was a fatal injury.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce
Woo!
this field autopsy
Level
over.
up, let's go. First, how did it go?
Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy.
What else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries, too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy. I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Rip out a copy of all
For
his
processing.
pictures. Okay. He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the stuff with the red paper in his hand, then at the corpse.
He's
again.
thinking, did I miss something? I'm
Search the
sure
body
we
one
didn't
more
get
time.
everything. There's always something. You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
Look at his pants again.
He pulled down his breeches. Marbling is present around the crotch. The penis has shrunk, crawling halfway back inside him. There is nothing mysterious or noteworthy here.
Can't get enough of that dick.
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
So that was disturbing, but yeah, I've got a feeling that there's something else.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination. And
Can
we
you
need to
just-
do it fast?
Can you just hang out here for a while longer? Okay, where do we find a fridge?
It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Want a...
Only if all else fails.
Let's hurry then.
This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
It's already so late in the day. Right, well, let's try this perception check again.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Come on.
Because there's a
Yes!
secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Oof. We managed it. We managed it because we upgraded it. Let's go.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Oh, ho, ho. We're cooking. Alright. Post says get out. Yeah, you bet I'm taking that. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. Is this a tree house? How the heck? Okay, yeah, that works. Alright, we got some healing, which is really good because we had none. Always going to collapse soon. Right now I want to go off the roof. This way, yeah. Okay. So this was just another way to make it up here, I guess? Well, we sold our soul for nothing, boys. I hate to see it. Right, how do I get down here?
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good, vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
I heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, but that there was an interesting find. An alternative path into the harbor that the kid uses. Well done.
Yeah, so that if we'd have landed that early, we'd have not had to become racist. But you live and you learn, I guess. But I still need to like get around the back of here to open the door or something. Like, is that even possible?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens. Silence. No one answers your call. This button looks new, but someone has removed.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say?
Try to
this?
impersonate Kuno. Sorry, I was just trying random doorbells. Oh, please, I'm the police.
Sorry, officer. I thought you were...
There's a spot of
But
static.
the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead. You ring the... What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call. You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a... You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver.
Yes, hello. This is Tracy Peniel Electric. Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique,
Hold
as
on,
if her
technical
voice
electrics.
was
I
being
thought
played
this.
off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working.
I was calling Sipstrom.
My God,
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
it's you. My God, I didn't think I would hear your voice.
Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
It's me. Come crawling back into you. Okay.
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Of course I care. Of course I care. It's just that I've been going through a tough time.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice.
This is so weird.
It's so nice to be able to finally meet again.
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Oh god, please don't cry.
She doesn't answer.
Hey, you still there? You said it was nice. What's nice to forget about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened?
Another seagull passes by.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Alright, it's good
You
then.
press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call.
Volition.
12 name cards on the call box read.
Alright, that's right.
No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Silence. No one's home. Silence. No one answers. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell.
Alright, well, that sucks. Huh.
I help you?
I seem to be in need of a fridge. Oh, here's your key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you remember maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fetal state. Could someone of your staff put them in there? Who else has the keys?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. Thank you
Fun.
anyway.
Maybe you don't. Could someone of the staff?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. Yes? Yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Yep, that's the gist of it.
Well, I have a fridge, and you're not putting it here.
I'm not gonna even ask why. You're just gonna say something mean.
This is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. You don't have to ask me why you can't store a...
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Wow. Turned the lieutenant off like he was a busted old radio. He really is the lord of his realm.
Let's go talk to the frit clerk.
So another thing.
Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
So about the money.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much are
For
you
the
again?
room. 60 real. Like what?
Alright, let's go ask the lass.
You see a heavy steel door with the cobalt blue the door does not.
Dang it. The door's gonna baffle me. Ah, so many layers of intrigue. Why is Mario baffling? Alright, let's go ask this lass. It's actually getting pretty late. Hello, can we use your fridge, please?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything. A warehouse? I don't know.
Give me something to...
Maybe.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Alright, do you have a fridge?
Mhm. Right behind you.
Shows towards the buzzing machine in the corner. You're right, this is a fridge. Wicked. I need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right?
Yes, this was just a joke. Cough. A bad joke. Measure the fridge with your eyes, one eye closed. Never mind, it would never fit. No, I'm not joking. I need to store the corpse of a hangman in your fridge.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best.
It would have been so beautiful.
Okay.
Alright. That's a bust. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to send it for processing then. Dang it. Alright. Shush me, eh?
Yes?
Alright, well... Oh, alright, there we go. Now I get the option.
The man is decomposed. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Search the body. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them take it.
If you think so, officer, I need a little help for carrying him to the holding pen of my kinema. I'll take it from...
There go those beautiful enamel boots. May they rest in processing.
It's too late to take him into processing today. I'll take him first thing tomorrow.
Bag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage. Now what, Kim?
Yes?
Alright, well, I guess we're done for today. I've got a couple of points. We leveled up a bunch. I'm going to pretend like I don't owe this guy a bunch of money. and just sleep? Is it time? Is it time to do karaoke? That is the question. I'm gonna sing a sad banger. Wait, no, I want to do the karaoke. It won't let me. Big sad.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours.
Okay, what am I meant to do? Oh, nice, empty cassette tape.
Yes?
No, I want to go outside, please. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. I'm good, Lizzie, thanks. Hope you're doing well. Gentle content warning, we are playing Disco Elysium, which is pretty rough around the edges. Nice to meet you.
I have really outdone myself.
Brave
This
at
is
Liverpool.
divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
UK Manchester, I'd
Honey,
love to see it.
It's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
A struggle.
Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Can I have a bite?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
That is
The
fair.
only one you have.
Please, man, can I have a bite? Do you play on this game? I mean, yeah, yes, I'm actively playing on it right now. Okay, I'm not hungry anyway.
That's good. That's very good. You must
Convincing.
have other business.
Alright.
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking. Yes, the Debardiers Union pays me to stand vigil during
So
the
I'm not
nights.
really able to do
Not out
Q&A
of any
at the minute. I'm
political
just kind of
allegiance,
finishing up
mind
this
you.
Let's Play episode. But I do research generally. Use the union pays me visual nights, not in my political.
I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and
Visual design, nice.
money is tight.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
Saw the picture.
She
Nice.
is nobody. This is none of your concern.
His
I
features
refuse to
stiffen.
discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
His features stiffen and he gets a cold look.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
You must have seen something. I'm actually alright for artwork, thank you, Lizzie. You must have seen something on the night of the booth.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Hold on, why were you on leave? So you were working in... So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
You look suddenly very old and tired.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean, the
Interesting.
possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
He tries to hide.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off.
Oh wow.
A
Okay.
decorated kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Renee has put one man. We need a program. Get all the elderly back into the job market. Keep folks motivated. Should rent out his services, invest the profit, get a few more guys, expand and repeat. Nothing wrong with the collecting. My side thing too. Proudly tear out the
Oh,
back.
I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard boost now?
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out.
Yeah. So I don't know this
Lonesome,
one. Okay.
long way home.
Cool. This is good.
Here we go. Home awaits.
Ooh, narrated.
Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Learning cap for perception raised to 5. Speed gives 1 PSY. Okay, cool. Rhetoric raised by 5 plus 1 compensation. Okay. I think I'm gonna forget this. I don't really need the 1 real, and I want empathy. Oh, it's maybe a bit of a waste, but I can then also swap it for the other one. Modest taxation, forget that. Then let's learn this one. Visual calisthenics looks like visual calculus rather. Let's do it. Internalize. And then skill point. Let's go with authority. No, actually, let's pick something from the intellect. Reconstruct crime scenes. Understand creativity. Play the act of lie and detect that. John, let's go. Let's put in drama. And that'll help.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. The door rattles against your knuckles. The door rattles again. But this time, you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
This is the police.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for... Go check the backyard door.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to
Kim,
the east.
tell her we're real
Madame,
policemen.
I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply.
Great. We blew that, didn't we?
Hey, up here, piggo.
Yeah, hello?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Don't use that tone with me, I am the law. Hep, yeah, where are you last tested? We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get little lady so patronizing.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
With you pigs? Oh, hold on.
A brush, an artist. The red splatter is urban expressionism.
You keep looking off to the side what you're looking at. What are you doing to the wall? You don't know what the recent minute is.
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That Ozon her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
On a first-name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Yeah, I don't like her either.
Pig's not half as dumb as he looks.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna have to stop this. This is hooliganism. I actually don't have an opinion. I lied.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
She means the opposite. You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Do you know anything about these?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal,
Shortage.
calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Nice.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Oh, it's also so layered with threats and violence.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander.
What
Squint your eyes.
What lustrous hair.
A well-kempt, yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of grey, she's elected to keep it au naturel, shaped into a permanent wave, late 40s style, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible, within reason. Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor, poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too.
Yes, I should make my own goddamn money by now. I am a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Felician say, "Can I have some money?"
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
YOLO.
Voila, you're doing it.
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Why, yes, I am rich. How much money do you need? Hopefully not too much. I couldn't bring all of it with me.
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament?
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
She removes a few notes and hands
Nice,
them
let's
to you.
go.
The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
Whoa, whoa. Did you see how easy that was? Ask her for more. Toot toot, train to Moneytown.
Nah, 'twould be dishonorable, and mine honor is mine life.
Can you eat honor? Are you an omnivore? Give me a break.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer.
You bribed me, alright.
Technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
So, funny that you're worried about this and not your ruthless exploitation of the entire human race.
You're right, man, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM to... You have. And how did you like Mr. Clare?
He's a beautiful man and just. Everett Clare is a hero of the workers' movement. He's a champion I've sworn fealty to. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. I can do business with him for socialists. He's reasonable. He's not the champion I have chosen. I wish to fealty to you and the cause of the capital. It's not important if I liked him. I was doing my job.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not
human?
Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
The money you gave me, would that make things weird if I shared information?
Weird? Oh no. One of the positive things to come from the revolution is the unhindered exchange of information, you see. Even when it comes to trade secrets, which isn't to suggest our talks constitute corporate espionage. Even if they did, it would be fine. But they don't, since you logged the money as a donation, and this is clearly just gossip between friends.
The lieutenant might have, but I don't remember you logging anything as anything, Harry.
Of course, Detective. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Right, well, that seemed vaguely pointless. I don't know, should I tell about the lost gun, I guess, maybe?
You're back?
Sure, why not?
Good.
Let's do it.
What?
She's not even asking you anything.
Oh.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you...
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun? Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you.
I gained XP.
Anyway, was there anything else you've heard?
Perhaps he is.
Of course, Detective. Why,
You're on a
yes, I
boat.
am.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Sloop.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a
Cool, but you
beautiful
boat really
boat
needs a
deserves
name.
proper name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why? Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
She makes a point of being unromantic about it.
How about the X something? How about sleek fish?
What?
Because it's sleek and
I
fish-like.
think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you. My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks.
Good.
Right, well, we've exhausted all our leads. I don't possibly know what we would do now. Oh, I guess I could have opened that bin with the key as well. What the heck?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Impossible, isn't it?
You have no clue.
Oh, well.
So many walls all over Martinez, weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Damn, it would have been nice if we'd made that. Oh, some magnesium, we love that. Garden hose.
It's been a week and now they show up?
Hello?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
He asks, adjusting his shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinez standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did you?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more
Muscular gentleman.
muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Old patio chairs, dead houseplants.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
Watching rugby and drinking beer. Nice.
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the dull and darkening sky, the neighboring windows stand silent.
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's definitely not his real name.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
He scans the courtyard. It's silent like the bottom of a well. Every sound captured and reflected back.
Ask him again.
And I really need to finish this cigarette.
But he hasn't left yet.
No. We won't.
He takes one last drag of a cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Convince him to stay.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side.
Trash?
Please don't go.
Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
That was a 75% chance with a skill that I have a specialism in. And we still blew it. Still blew it. Hate to see it.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits.
You're right.
If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment. There must be another way into the building.
Ow! The heck? Also, like, why did I not know I could do this?
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver.
We gotta go in, right? Like, we can't not. A book titled The Hidden World of Walking Sticks. A small suitcase full of coals. Guests are staying over. You can almost feel the wrath of the red sun on the flag. The warmth, rather. Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty.
What's with the sun?
This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle. It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag.
Mm-hmm. The tenant is an old-fashioned guy.
By old-fashioned, he means very right-wing. The flag doesn't seem to mind. It's just a colorful fabric with a sun sewn onto it. Like all feudal flags, it looks like a children's drawing.
Nice. Stealing their clothes. Ooh, what's this?
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable.
That's
There's
interesting.
something disdainful in the way the curves and lines of the bodies were drawn. The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures.
Why do I feel
The owner
uncomfortable?
of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Typical.
This person is unhappy. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Whip out your yellow mug and compare.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash, and now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
An interesting little clue.
Interesting.
Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road. Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Do you think it's the same person who put the trash in their clothes?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from these clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
You could ask Everard who this person is once you're done here.
No, I couldn't do that because he didn't want me to go in, did he? Right, let's go back to... I can't believe we just could have walked around here the whole time.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, Pig. You think you're so clever.
She hisses. Alright. Wow, it's unbelievable. We could have just walked round this entire time. Alright, let's try this again, I guess.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
Good. We had enough problems with bums
92%.
and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
92%.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
Ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering a police matter. I may be forced to refer you to a potential prosecution.
I know my rights, and don't you marm me, boy.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Ah, crap. It's like a carrot to the stick, sort of.
Hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Sweet. Wait, we're cooking. We're cooking.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom. Her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Firstly, I'm the policeman that asked you to open the door. Are you sure? You don't want to see it? We don't want to say that. Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
Okay.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
She starts coughing, red spots appearing on her cheeks.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I have a few questions about these apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still,
She leans on her broom.
she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living.
She spits on the
I have a
floor
little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
before wiping it off with the broom. I have a little room, she
It's
said.
barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, and a smoker on the balcony.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
She looks at the other end of the hallway.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble, I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
The cleaning lady starts coughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath.
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Alright, well, we are gonna leave it there. For today. Because I'm sleepy. So, really hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. This game has just got better. I didn't like, you know, it's just so good. The writing is incredible. I'm genuinely like enthralled by the story. You know, we're picking sides, roles are being made. Like it feels daft and interesting and brilliantly well written. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. So YouTube, for now, we'll say goodbye to you all. I hope you've enjoyed these episodes, and don't forget we stream every week, playing more. So if you're catching this now, come join us, or keep watching on YouTube. However you do, I hope you're enjoying the Let's Play, and thanks again for the support on the YouTube so far. So YouTube, we'll see you again soon.